Hey Aquarius, what's up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your weekly check-in, taking a little over work, love, and all the above. Even though I'm pulling on the current energies at the time that we're recording and filming this live, whenever it popped into your phone's algorithm and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us, though, is divinely timed and perfect timing as always. They're timeless readings meant to find you when they find you. All right. And thanks for being here too. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you guys, everybody show some love for you because I choose to be here, but I'm here for you. All right, double tap that screen, love that like, and you guys are all more than welcome to subscribe, be a part of the family over on YouTube here. And even if you are here on YouTube and you already are subscribed, double check because YouTube didn't update and it turned off the notifications. So every channel you subscribe to, the bells may not be activated. So you're gonna have to just tap the bell and tap all to make sure, all right? I do go live weeknights with each individual sign reading as well as an all signs Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. That even though I missed last Mondays due to an internet issue, I'll be back this Monday. And the giveaway is happening on April 14th. All right. So subscribe, set the bell, and be a part of the fam. We'd love to have you. Mod Squad's trying to get me up to 60,000 subs. So thanks for being a part of the fam. All the playlists, all the readings, the pick of cards, the all signs, the base covers, the individuals, interviews, Archer Astrology stickers, and everything else involved with the channel, all the safe to click links. They are available in the link tree by scanning the QR code here or using the link down in the pinned comment. All right, that'll take you to everywhere you need to go. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings and traditional private YouTube readings. So whichever you pick, though, shoot me an email. I look forward to reading for you. I'll send you back pricing and booking details. All right, so let's tap in and tune in and see what we've got going on for you. All right, whatever messages come out, because when you're with me, I'm your ride or die. Okay, I've got your back. I'm the crystal. So let's see what happens. All right, because if I leave messages on the table and I don't tell them to you, I'll have to come back and go live again and tell you more stuff. So whatever comes out, I'll get the message to you. So let's go for it. Biblical Tarot and Archer deck. What do we got? Give me everything you got for Aquarius, please, and thank you. What do we have for Aquarius? I always just shuffle on camera so that you connect into the cards and the energy, you know, and it lets you know what I'm doing. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious, straight up, flat out, downright awesome Aquariuses, because you know I love reading for you. All right, let's go. Over energy is the Hierophant. The outcome of this reading is a glow up. Okay, so I think you're being tested at the moment, that the end result of this test is a higher level for you, okay? With the 9 of Cups on the Hermit card into the 3 of Cups, all right? An outcome that's worth celebrating after having been feeling like ostracized or being picked on or out in the cold for a long time. Some of your wishes finally start coming together. I think a lot of this bases on the planets starting to all go direct now that the Earth is in Aries. And I do see some changes, okay? So let's take a peek. Let's start going with you. Current conditions at Aquarius. We have the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Your energy with Gemini and Capricorn comes out. So I'm seeing an Aquarius in the 10 of Swords. Samson losing his strength shows that you've been keeping up the good fight for a long time. And every time you keep starting to get up, you get hit, knocked back down. And you are so tired of people that always seem like they're out to get you or that they have some personal vendetta against you. And you are so tired of being tested by people that every time you get a little bit ahead, somebody else has got to come and try to drag you back into the water, right? And on that 6 of Swords, you're trying to keep a positive perception and a stiff upper lip, but you're like, literally one more test and I might just like lose it, you know? Like you've been in a point that a lot of those mornings, it's rough to get up or get started because you're almost feeling like what's going to go on today? Who's out to get me today? What is going on now? You know, it's like you've had so much going on in your life with the 3 of Pentacles, trying to put some stuff together to be ready for a change that you haven't given yourself even 5 minutes to yourself. You make sure everybody else is taken care of to the point of sometimes that by the end of the day, like, you would make sure everybody else at the table got fed, even if you didn't get anything to eat, right? And you're hungry, you know, that's like that. So we'll see the direction things are going, because it seems like with that 10 of Swords that you've been going through this change for a while and you're just kind of like over it. You know, when can we just have some peace, you know? All right, money home front. Let's see what's up in your wallet. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Wands. This shows me here you've got somebody that's looking out for you in your career, okay? That like they know that you've been wanting a change, okay? Because like it's kind of like I'm hearing that you hear through the grapevine about this job opportunity or something that's coming in, that almost like that smoking man from the X-Files thing of like, so hey, I hear tell there's a higher level job going to get opening up. Somebody's getting ready to retire, but you didn't hear anything. Okay. And you're like, okay, you know, right. You're like, that's cool. All right. Congratulations for them. Do they get a watch? You know, but in the Queen of Wands, I think you find out that you're up for this position. And I'm even seeing that I'm reading for some of you that are up for either like some kind of a contract or a role or something. So I'll see what's up with that too. All right. It's an elevation though. I mean, your money looks good going forward. All right. And your budget seems like it's coming back in. Those of you working on your credit too, I see that is actually going up more than you realize because you're watching your credit karma score, not realizing the true FICO score is actually a better number. Okay. So you're in a positive upward on this. Hey, Charlene, what's up, girl? How you been? I missed you. Hey, Brad, what's going on? Janet, I got you covered. I don't know what happened with the super chats. Okay, past person. All right, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. All right, my title here is just Tarot Reader. Now, Tarot will tell you what to do her. But this is the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands to the Five of Pentacles. So this person, it's almost as if this person, Nine of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, is actually waiting for you to take them and make a move. You know, it's kind of like in this Nine of Wands to the Five of Pentacles here, Satan testing Job along with the widow. Oh no, that's the bleeding woman that comes in on this. It's almost like they're still in an energy at the moment of like, oh, Aquarius will be back. Everybody always comes back. Everybody always wants me. They'll be fine. And then they're like, wait a second, where's Aquarius? Wait, I thought Aquarius was coming back. So it's like every time then that they try to move on, they can't. Somehow, some of y'all, they're suspecting that you put a spell on them. They're like, I don't know what Aquarius did, but I can't get Aquarius off my mind. This is like, no, this is frustrating. Like, I walk away from people. Why can't I walk away from Aquarius? What's going on? All right. So you got them in a conundrum of sorts. Okay. So you kind of don't live rent free in their head right now. You kind of own the deed to the property. Okay. Some of you guys might even be involved in real estate, but on the Six of Wands, they want to work this out with you. They like, in their mind, nobody else compares with you. And they like keep running around to people talking about you. Like this is one of those people that have a way to make every sentence about you, you know? So we'll see what's up with that. Okay. Five of Pentacles though, it's like almost like they're staying quiet because they're like, oh, Aquarius will go first. I'm going to wait for Aquarius. This is one of those people that like them and their buddies in their circles are like, they always come back. They always come back. But they're starting to get a little nervous that like, wait a second, Aquarius might not be coming back. What's going on? Okay, so their feelings are a little fearful or intense right now. Okay, so now let's see what's going on with the new person. Either somebody you're getting involved with or you're single and you want to know what's coming in. Five of Swords, the Magician on the Ace of Wands. This is somebody that they're interested in you, but they spend a lot of time traveling, maybe for work or something. Okay. This Gemini and Virgo energy on Moses parting the Red Sea, that might be, maybe somebody works on a boat or an airline. Okay, maybe you work on a cruise ship, or they do. Or you're a flight attendant or something, or they're a pilot. But on this one, you've got the Ace of Wands. So there is something already smoldering between the two of you guys going on, okay? All right, they like, you kind of get this person interested. But they don't let it show, right? Five of Swords, the Magician card shows that they weren't ready to meet you. So you guys, but yet you guys met in a weird way, okay? Like neither of you were really even expecting or looking for it. But I'm seeing here that like they do have some roadblocks in their way. Like I'm thinking that maybe they weren't ready yet, or the Magician card and the Ace of Wands. It shows it's a more funner connection. I think it's somebody that has prioritized themselves for so long as a result of being single and cutting out everything from their past. Somebody that's done a complete reboot, okay? Completely rebuilt themselves. That they almost aren't used to having the time for a relationship. And now that they're ready, they're having to like scramble for it. Five of Swords and the Magician card. So there's like nothing based on their past, but just the fact that they haven't considered getting, this is somebody that wrote off relationships as a result of their past, Five of Swords. But then they met you and all of a sudden Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Wands, it looks like the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is actually passion that's happening in the 3D. That's interesting combo connection. All right. So some of you guys maybe met through work with me feeling like this is an Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So we'll see what's up with that. Could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. It's possibly Gemini is here. It could be another Aquarius. Leo's here along with Aries. You do have Capricorn, Taurus, and Sagittarius. And there is some pretty strong Aries and Aquarius on this reading. Or some of you guys are just like keeping to yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what's up. Maybe you or them are born on the 3rd, the 6th, or the 10th, the 5th, the 11th, or the 15th. And I'm seeing a lot of repeating 5s in your reading. So angel number 555 may resonate to you, or you've been seeing a lot of repeating 5s and wondering why it keeps happening. You know? Hey, Sapphire, what's up, girl? How you doing? AC, 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups. So you keep nurturing and giving to people, but yet you keep getting left on red, left on block, like facing roadblock after challenge, tower after tower, every time you try to take action. Temperance. No matter how much you plan for something to happen, it always seems like a tower moment pops up that winds up bringing up so many energies from the past that it almost makes you feel like you're back in school again, getting bullied. Some of you guys dealt with a lot of like just straight up breadcrumbing from clear back into your school days, bullying from other people who were like never understood you, you know, and like, oh, you were different because you were part of that other crowd or that other crew, you know, and then it's extended almost for some of you guys into the workplace or into the day-to-day life that with the 8 of Swords, you mean well for everyone involved, and you're really just focusing on you, you know, keeping your nose clean, minding your own business, working on your success, right? It's that thing that's like, even as a result of a transition that you're going through, Tower card on the 8 of Cups, it's kind of like, it's like you're in a transition phase as the result of an awakening. 8 of Cups, the ascension of Jesus in the biblical tarot, and like drifting away from being made to feel like you're the option, okay, where nobody really focuses or makes time for you, and going into another level and setting the foundation and the roots that like give you a do-over from some tower moments of your past. Like there's a period of life you'd like to have a do-over on, you know, some of that like right energy, wrong people type of a thing. Okay. And so you're just focusing on you because you're tired of, like, it's almost to a point that you don't want to interact with people because it's like they're just going to bully. They're just going to be rude or mean or arrogant or talk stuff, you know? Okay. It's like, it's wild on this. But now I do see 8 of Swords to the 8 of Cups, especially if you've been seeing repeating 8s or the 888s. Okay. It's that energy of abundance coming your way. And you're a bit of a magnet right now. Okay. Even money is going to start flowing to you freer going forward as a result of a change. You're doing better in this ascension that you're going through than you're giving yourself credit for. That's the big thing. And it's almost like, I'm amazed we haven't seen the devil card yet, because it's like you're on the road to success. Okay. You're Caitlin Petty already en route for the Country Music Awards, you know? And Toby, I'm surprised there's not a devil card. I mean, there's a tower card, might have been sent by Toby, but it's because you're destined to be happy. And Toby's not liking that with the way the timelines are shifting and the result of the glow up and the level up that's putting an end to the narcissistic era. Where any other narcissists you come across in the future, it's going to be like people just look at them and like, your act is out of date. We don't even, the narcissist thing is so last set time, you know, last cycle. And you're at the lead of this change. So no wonder somebody would want to try to stop you like Toby, you know? And I don't even know anybody named Toby personally. So I have nothing against it. It's just the random name I intuitively picked to give Toby. Maybe I just like Mr. Bean. Okay. Maybe some of you guys like Mr. Bean. It's cool. I dig it, you know? But you've been through enough tests right now to last for lifetimes. You know what? I'm going to level with you, Aquarius, because this is just your reading, all right? This is just you, me, the camera, you know? You wouldn't mind being nurtured once instead of people always just assuming, oh, it's Aquarius. They don't have emotions anyways. It's Aquarius. They can fend for themselves. They're Aquarius. They're just fine. You wouldn't mind having somebody that didn't mind making time to cuddle up on the couch and watch a movie with you or a documentary, you know? Or somebody that just wanted to nurture you for a minute, even if it was just somebody to check on you. Or I'm seeing an Aquarius with the 10 of Swords on the 10 of Swords. that you wouldn't mind a good morning or a good night text. And like, you're like, I remember back in the good old days that it was like that. You know what I mean? And you kind of, it's some of you guys, it's like, Archer, I don't miss the person, but I miss the energy. I miss like good morning text. I'm talking to an Aquarius that's doing some daydreaming and night dreaming right now, looking up at the stars and stuff. All right. That's just kind of like, yeah, it'd be nice to be loved, you know? And then I'm like, I won't tell nobody. And you're like, cool, thanks. I'm like, no problema. Don't worry, I got so many secrets. I'm going to need 2 caskets when I go. So don't worry, you're covered. Your secret is safe with me. You know, you spent so long having to be that 6 of Swords, better perspective, stiff upper lip, just do you, that it could get to a point. Some of you guys have even changed your style up, getting your hair done, changing the color or the style of it, even if there's more work involved or maintenance and upkeep. You know, I'm even seeing for my male Aquariuses, maybe you're a guy that's like, I'm gonna go clean shaven for a while. Then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta shave every morning. You know, right? Or a girl that you did something to your hair that you're like, oh gosh, this takes like an extra half hour to get ready in the morning. But it's like you're liking doing it too. That's the cool thing. Okay. And the odd thing is, some of you guys, okay, somebody is like cleaning their house, because I'm seeing a feather duster, like a Swiffer looking feather duster thing, like on ceiling fans and stuff. And like somebody with a donation bag, like getting ready for like a St. Vincent de Paul or a Salvation Army type of a thing. You know what I mean? Something like that just kind of shows through. Might just show that I'm connected to your energies, or like I'm supposed to tell you you're doing a really good job, or you missed a spot. I don't know which. Okay? It's just something I'm seeing, that feather duster, or maybe even somebody has a tattoo of a feather, because I am seeing the tattoo on that 10 of Swords. But Temperance shows that going forward here, there's balance in the Queen of Swords with the Star card. That's literally you and your energy, that you're destined for more, okay? Some of you guys are actually considering making a bold move or a change in your life that you've been considering it for a moment now, right? Thinking about it. 9 of Swords, even when you're on your own, or if it's 2 a.m. and you're just up grabbing a drink of water. Knight of Cups on the 7 of Pentacles. It's just finding that peace I was talking about. The Queen of Swords is Abigail the Peacemaker in the tarot. Some of you guys might even work as like a counselor or a peer mediator or something like that, where you're always the one having to keep the peace for everybody, and you just want somebody peaceful with you. You know what I mean? So the thing on it is that because you're wanting a change from something you've been avoiding so much, it works out so much better than what you were thinking it was going to. It's almost like the problem, I'm being told, solves itself. Let me get some cards on this. Star card. It's like you're protected on this or something, because that's your major arcana. What is it I'm being told that, like, whatever this bold move or change is, what is it? What? Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. No way. Seriously? 3 of Pentacles underneath this. So some of you guys have been dealing with a stalker who's slightly obsessed with you, keeps coming back around, okay? Always trying to play like they're better, and they want to make it work. And I'm like, it's a toxic X, though, on this one. Could be a Cancer or a Capricorn. Keeps trying to come back around to the point that, like, this person, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, it's gotten to the point that some of you guys have just focused on your money, right? Because this has become a lot to process. What I'm seeing is I'm actually want to let you know a bit of a respite or relief is coming in. This is the one that made you focus on money because, like, they made love rough. You know what I mean? And then they keep messaging you or texting you or emailing you or commenting or tagging you, something, right? What I'm seeing on this one is that you will hear from them one last time, because this is you with your phone being like, oh God, it's them again. Now, oh boy, now what? You know? But this time, Queen of Swords, it brings a little bit of peace. Libra energy on this, also Gemini. But it's kind of like, I'm seeing you hear from them one last time, and they're like, well, Aquarius, since you took too long, I have found somebody else and I've decided to move on. And you're like, no way, really? You promise? I mean, oh darn, oh no, say it isn't so, right? And the thing is, this person, they were a bit of a karmic to you, this toxic energy I see off of it. And so this wasn't a true twin. This wasn't a soulmate. This was a karmic and very toxic. And they found somebody on their level because you were just really on a higher level which is why they kept trying to stalk you, reach out, and they've been bothering you for so long. But they try to make you jealous, and as a result of it, they actually find someone on their level, and they become very comfortable in their cycle, and it works out, while also getting you to a point that I literally just see an Aquarius being like, oh, thank goodness. You know, like a little Ron Burgundy moment where it's like, well, that escalated real quick, but then it just works itself out, okay? All right, so let's see what's up with the money. Some of you guys either like Will Ferrell movies or something, or somebody's like a news anchor or something like that, but something about race cars or NASCAR even resonates, because I'm literally seeing Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights. Like, if you ain't first, you're last. I don't know. Queen of Wands. See, I always get such interesting readings for you. That's the cool part. There he is. I just got chills. As I'm saying, I always get such interesting readings for you. The devil pops up, and I was feeling it over here. I told you I wouldn't be surprised. So it seems like the devil is actually bleeding into your work energy even more. Okay. Like, for some of you guys, you've been dealing with almost like you're back in high school in the workplace, that there's like cliques. It's like Mean Girls, right? Or even for the guys in the workplace, that you've been just dealing with so many different cliques, and the ones that don't work, the ones that do, and it's just become way too much inter-office drama going on, right? The whole workplace is just not safe for human consumption, right? And like higher ups don't even see it, because Toby's coming in trying to affect your happiness in any way possible, okay? Especially with your dominant planet getting ready and starting to set the tone going into Gemini. That's going to be changing a lot of stuff up here. And as we come to the end of that narcissistic era where stuff starts working out and things start getting better, Toby's going to hang in there for that last attempt, okay? You are definitely a warrior spirit. I am talking to a chosen one. That's why your intuition is so like heightened. That's why I've seen you've liked doing like spirit boxes and ghost hunting. Some of you guys even live near an abandoned psychiatric hospital, okay? That could even be something from the past here. But like on this devil card, the energy is susceptible. And that's why Toby's trying to stop you or block you at every possible turn, okay? Six of Swords on the Four of Pentacles, you're protecting yourself, all right? Some of you guys, now I do see on the Queen of Wands, some of you guys are either like an actor or an actress, even like a professional, like LA studio musician type thing. But because I'm seeing you auditioning for a role or a part, and you wind up with the opportunity to travel for work. Because see how she's sitting at an airport with her suitcases and stuff? See? So I see you getting this opportunity that like something like an upcoming, like if you are an actress, it's filming on location, all right? And it's like, oh, wow, I get to spend 3 months in Vancouver. This is going to be so cool, or whatever, you know? But it's that maybe for some of you guys, actually, you've been wanting to get online somehow and showcase your talents. Maybe you are like a musician trying to self-promote yourself. Some of you guys might even like be like a writer or an artist, something where your creativity flows out onto the page with the Six of Swords, your energy, where a lot of what maybe you're wanting to learn or write about your life and your life's lessons and the stuff that you've learned, like becoming a motivational speaker. I'm seeing an Aquarius that has researched TED Talks, like, and been like, I could totally do that. I'm actually talking to two Aquariuses that you have given TED Talks already. Interesting. Like some of you guys, see, you're wanting to make money from something you already do, like how you can play the cello here. Okay, some of you guys did play cello in high school band. But it's like, let's say like you're an awesome cook, or you just really love cooking, okay? Or you're really into your diet and your health right now. And you're like, I want to make videos off of this. I want to teach other people these recipes I'm learning, you know? Like some of you guys, like I'm seeing that TikTok guy, the Chef Reacts, which is, I dig him. His vibes are cool, all right? And the herbs like this. But, or you're a musician or a writer and you want to like showcase this or help and teach, okay? The thing here is the devil. Toby's the one trying to stop you. It's why work is going so rough, because you're destined. I mean, your dominant major arcana is the Star card. So you're destined to be in a spotlight, okay? And Toby's going to try to stop that, because the success that comes along with this status, what I'm seeing with it is that like there's a great potential to make a lot of money in a faster energy as this takes off. That, you know, with Four Cups, that doubt that comes in that, oh, other people do it, I can't do it, no way, I'm not one of those people, you know, I'm just stuck in the sidelines. You know what I mean? But no, you are actually one that can come through and break this. Toby is just trying to tell you you can't. That's not even Capricorn energy. Like, I really want to be able to assign another card to Capricorn right now, you know, because this is straight up with so much changes in the planetary activity that we have not seen in hundreds of years. Toby's making that one last step as we go into the 1,000 years of peace that's talked about in the Bible to try to stop it. Toby always tries to stop it. That's why right now that is the devil. You might recognize him from such books as the Bible. You know, it's not Capricorn energy. So I wish at the moment, like, if I could right now, I would assign the Wheel of Fortune to Capricorn. I think that would be appropriate. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Capricorn, or you're a cusper, possibly. Okay. But all right, let's see the direction this goes here, because the Death card and the Fool card, see? And look how I just got chills. This is, oh my gosh, this is wild of tarot. I just read the energy. The cards back me up so you don't just stare at a black blank table all day and get bored to just listen to me talk with my awful voice, right? The Death card on the Fool card shows that the devil is trying to stop you from taking that risk, just building doubt, doubting Thomas, like doubting Thomas, trying to reinvent the wheel when everybody's like, it's already been done, Thomas, leave it alone, you know? This here, a little bit of let go, let God allows you to beat this too, okay? That I do see you getting that offer and the potential to open and start your own business. It's almost like buying low during an energetical dip while everybody else is selling off, okay? And it's like, it's how I handle every Mercury retrograde. I mean, sure, I do a little extra research before I start an investment or a business plan or anything, but I still do it while everybody else is waiting and being like, oh, don't start anything. Don't sign any big contracts or any big deals during retrograde. I jump in and get it before everybody else gets back. And I see you doing something like that with this Fool card, that you're ahead of the crowd. And what you do is different than everybody else. All right. It's going to lead to some beautiful money and collaboration offers for you. And some of you guys will hear about a promotion. Okay. Remember I mentioned earlier, rewind, that you got a friend somewhere on the inside being like Smoking Man from the X-Files. It's going to be like, Aquarius, hey, I heard about this other job at the other location. It's better pay, higher up, better work crew. All right. I'm going to tell you about it before it posts so you can get first dibs on it. Just call the company direct or email them off their website instead of doing applications and stuff. Let them know. And you wind up getting that promotion or job change, something that involves the transfer or the driving or the traveling for work that comes in. Okay. That you take the risk and you transform right in front of Toby's eyes and you beat the devil at his own game. All right. It's even like, it's because with that Star card, you're a natural born leader. You're a guiding light and a hope for a lot of people as a warrior spirit, that I'm seeing your unique views on your subject, along with the ideas that keep coming to you in your dreams. Those things are going to get you known. You got the potential, being that you're in today's day and age with the age of the internet, artificial intelligence and technology, that you have the potential, even just from your own living room, to be known worldwide and to really leave your mark as the Star card that you are. Okay. You're coming out of this end times of being worried about money and taking care of family and supporting yourself and making the bills and not having money to have a life, because there's passive income coming in and supplemental income and the results of a sign-on bonus for those of you in the standard working industries that is going to elevate you and get things on track for you financially. Okay. It's Aries energy to go for it and beat the devil at his own game. Okay. I dig your confidence. Okay. You're going in the right direction. All right. You could be born on the 13th, the 31st, maybe the 15th or the 5th. And those fives are stalking us in this reading. Okay. The 26th or the 16th, 13th is here. Maybe even the 12th or the 21st. I'm also seeing the 1st, the 4th, and the 30th. Okay. Let's get into the love department and see what's up here. And I hope you guys are doing all right. Had a good day. All right. Somebody here works at a cell phone store. It might just be for a few of you, but I do see somebody that works at a cell phone store. And the Five of Wands is telling me that your favorite part of the day is when people come in to pay their bill. Or the ones that have those cell phones that are like, this was my friend's phone. I found it, but I don't have his password or his PIN number. Can you unlock the phone so I can get into it? And that, but I know they said it's okay. And you're like, oh boy. It's fun working with the public, right? I just heard Aquarius be like, yup. All right, I got you. Okay. Yeah, no, it's my girlfriend's. It's my ex-girlfriend's phone, and I just want to. I mean, she said it was okay for me to go through it. You're like, just no, just go. All right. Let's see what's up with the past person. Here we go. Thanks for being here too. Love that like, subscribe, and set the bell because I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as at all signs Mondays at 7. So be a part of the family. We would love to have you. Okay. Past person. Here we go. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Hanged Man. See, I told you this person's still a little cocky in that they're like, oh, I know. I don't know why I'm getting so many weird voices from you. I mean, I know you've been having those weird dreams that you almost like everybody talks like Charlie Brown's like teacher. Wah, wah, wah. But for some reason, I feel really inclined that these people have to have these weird accents. I don't know why. And I'm not saying they're bad accents. They're just weird because I have no clue where they're coming from. Somebody here's a ventriloquist. Interesting. All right. Now, on the Justice card to... Sorry, Ralph. My bad. What I'm seeing on the Justice card to the Hanged Man is that you're kind of putting him in check by not. Okay. And I don't see a form of out stubborning. That's the thing. But this person is one of those ones that is so in their entitlement and used to getting their way that they're like, Aquarius told me no. Nobody tells me no. And like some of you guys may have met through the workplace because I'm seeing in the beginning, you guys were very closed off to each other. Maybe they approached you at first and you were just in your either like, I don't think like work together. Some of you maybe, but for some of you guys, this person just kept coming into your work because I see him like approaching like your desk or your counter or something all the time. And at first you were just like, hey, yeah, hi, what? But then all of a sudden they kept trying to warm up to you and make jokes and get you to talk to them more, that it led into dating and into a connection. And it's still at this point that is it derailed that even every time they moved on, they can't move on. Some of you guys, they were coming out of a relationship even when you guys met in that, right? 3 of Swords, Knight of Wands. See, I got chills. And the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm seeing like not something where they were lying about it, but like they really were already disconnected from the relationship they were in when you guys met and you just kind of homed in on it. So they never had any downtime. Okay, they had a plan in place, but they do regret making you feel like the option. That's their 3 of Swords problem right now. Page of Cups. But yet they're telling me, they're like, I'm not used how to reach out to Aquarius because I'm so used to everybody coming back my way that I don't know how to be the person that initiates a reunion contact. And I'm like, oh, wow, ego death much? But sorry, cross watcher. This is Aquarius's reading. Watch your reading. I'll be nice to you. Okay. But it's ego death, the 3 of Swords. So the thing on this is that they regret never giving into the relationship as much as you did because you were all in. You were in nurturing energy with this person. You really tried. You really gave it your all, right? And they regret that they never did anything back. This is that person we were talking about that you were like, I just wanted somebody that would like take 5 minutes from me. Give me a hug when you walk in the door or something like that. You know, spend time, help, contribute. And this person was in such a player vibe and breadcrumbing like crazy that I see deep down, they never really thought they were good enough for you. They kept that public persona on with the 3 of Swords. This 3 of Swords, because remember, 3 of Swords doesn't always mean third party. It's a noun. It's a person, a place, or a thing. And in this person's case, I see it being their mask, that they never took it down, right? And when you got to know the real them, things got real quick, all right? And here's the thing on this one is that they really didn't, they feel like they didn't deserve your love or that they weren't used to being loved like how you love, okay? And the way they treated you was the results of their learned behavior from the people they had dealt with. The thing on this is that they're watching you online. That's the thing. Could be a Pisces, maybe a Leo or an Aquarius, Libras here, Sagittarius, Scorpio, possibly even an Aries. But they're watching you online. That's the thing. Knight of Swords and Ace of Cups because they want to try again. With the World card, I see that they're passing a test. They have gone through, wow, they have been through an awakening because you're going to be shocked when you find out they got no friends left or anything like that. They're in that stage of the journey that everybody abandons them and bails on them. Also a little bit of a Kundalini awakening going on in an emotional form with the Ace of Cups. So their dreams are getting rather interesting right now. Okay. When I almost pull an Ace of Wands vibe off the Ace of Cups, that tells me, well, this is a little deeper than Standards and practices won't let me reveal this card's energy until 9 p.m. Okay, so yep, it's that. But the World card on the Two of Cups, why now? They never changed before. Seven of Cups, they always made me feel like an option star card. Why now, Archer? Two of Cups, because this is the time it was supposed to happen on the King of Pentacles. The age difference was a big factor on this one, and the fact that what they dealt with, they were told date older. You know what I mean? Okay. The thing on this is at the moment, they're still in their comfort zone with whatever they're currently dealing with. I'm feeling it's really just a bit of the ego death that they're on their own, because for some reason they're starting to figure out about how to try to make this work with you. So they want to come out of this comfort zone of, like, they were comfortable by not contributing to the relationship because they feared everything was going to fail if they did. And as a result of it, the non-commitment caused the thing to derail. And then they got all crazy and focused on you afterwards. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces, because those water signs, they do cling on sometimes. Okay. And somebody here does like Star Trek, because I don't know the reference Klingon, but like, I'm pretty sure Spock bled green. That's the most I got. Funny that as far as I dig down the sci-fi well, the farthest I go is a talking Trans Am. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Although I'm seeing the movie, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which that is one. So apparently God's telling me, like, no, Archer, you kind of dig it. You just haven't brought it up in a minute. And somebody here is getting new furniture or something. I keep seeing like a new couch, or I'm even seeing like a Rent-A-Center thing or something. But Hermit card and Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. Nothing else compares to you. That's literally what I just heard. So what I'm seeing is that they watch you online and they're feeling like they should be by your side for your glow up. Okay. They realize the happiness was with you. Very much an energy of not appreciate it until you don't have it. They became too comfortable and used to the situation the way it was going. They had to lose you to realize what they had. But I do see that they bring you up to people a lot of time. Look, they go out with their friends. And like, it's one of those people that every sentence, they somehow figure out how to make it. Oh, well, yeah, Aquarius used to eat here. Oh, Aquarius never said to shop at that. Oh, Aquarius always drank that, you know? And like the friends are starting to be like, so are you missing Aquarius or what? And they're like, I'm hearing Olivia Rodrigo. It's a bad idea, right? I just tripped and fell into his bed. Don't get in the car wrecking all my plans. I know I should stop. To everyone that just said, but I can't, we are now best friends. I love it. All right. Sun card. Could be a Leo or a Pisces. Cancer's hanging out with Virgos here. Sagittarius is here. Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, and Taurus. And there's also some Virgo hanging out here with Capricorn. All right. Ace of Cups does show asking for forgiveness and seeming to come forward. Okay. The big thing here is that they found out what it feels like to miss someone and to find out that they're in love a little bit too late. All right. So the thing is now, like, they're trying to figure out a way to formulate their words. Okay. The little bit of the cat's got their tongue with the Leo energy, you know, that I'm seeing on this one. The fear of missing out is kind of like what makes them reach out. Okay. Some of you guys might live near a field of sunflowers. Okay. Because remember, sunflowers always follow the light. All right. That it's kind of like they're working to overcome the addictions. That is a big part of this right now. All right. Because you didn't like the drinking, or you didn't like the pill use, or you didn't like the weed or something. But that's something they had to overcome. All right. That sun card is showing that they come forward on this. All right. I never noticed this, but that looks kind of like Chucky from Child's Play. What in the world is he doing on a sun card? That's something I can't unsee now. What the heck? Anyways, moon card. Oh, maybe I can't unsee it. I don't know. That's weird. Anyways, somebody is like, see, there is an Aquarius here looking for a movie night, and this person here wants it to be with them. Okay. All right. So let's move into the new energy. All right. And thanks for being here too. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, just shoot me an email to archerastrology@gmail.com. All right. You can choose from the Zoom one-on-one reading, private YouTube videos, the thrifty short 15-minute video check-in. But whatever you pick, I'll shoot you back pricing and details and availability. So I appreciate it and look forward to working for you. All right, let's see what we got on this new person. Five of Swords, Magician, Ace of Wands. So the Five of Swords on the Ace of Wands means this person likes you and they don't know how to show it, right? maybe this person is in sales or something of some kind, because they're like, yeah, the magician. They could sell ice to the people on the Titanic after it hit the iceberg and be like, I think you need some ice for your drink. And they're like, no, there's plenty on the well deck. We're fine. Right? The magician card on this one's, it's like they get around you, and because their Ace of Wands gets frustrated and they want to look at you and just be like, oh my gosh, Aquarius, you are so pretty. Or like, you're so handsome, right? That they get tongue-tied, and then they're like, so do you like Krispy Kreme? Do you like oh my gosh. Okay, Aquarius. Yeah. They're like, do you like movies with gladiators? Yeah, now we're getting in the right time zone. Okay. But on this one here, the cat gets the tongue on this one. You got an energy that just, the way it carries itself, a lot of people get like, well, I am so not on Aquarius's level. With the Ace of Wands, they like it a lot. Okay. That's all I can say. Nope. Five of Swords on the Five of Swords. That's all they can say. I can say a lot more. Anything they can say, I can say better. Because with the Four of Wands, this is the reward for the stuff you've been through. You're the manifester. No, you're the manifestee. You guys did meet in a weird way. It's like somebody that you guys met by them challenging you in some capacity. Like, oh, Aquarius, that thought doesn't work because of science, or like a post on one of your community posts, or a Facebook post or whatever. And they questioned you. And you're like, how dare you question me? I'm Aquarius. And they're like, you are, but you're wrong. And you're like, how dare you tell me I'm, oh crap, am I wrong? Hold on. You're right. But then that was the thing that, like, however this played out between you two, that was what got the Ace of Wands energy to show up. Okay. So this person is weird, but they're like the coolest kind of weird, aren't they? And you kind of dig it. They like you. It's the rewards for the stuff you've gone through. How about somebody that actually does understand how you love, or loves as much as you? Oh, this person wants to send you good morning, good night text. I ain't even playing around. The Magician card, though, tells me I think you were manifested into their life. Okay? So this is somebody that, like, let's say out of the blue, for some reason, you have no clue why all of a sudden you started liking anchovies, right? Okay? And like, you've hated them your whole life. But all of a sudden you're like, for some reason, I really want to eat anchovies or sushi or whatever. It's because this person on their side of the fence at one point says, oh, I really wish my person liked anchovies. And then all of a sudden you start liking anchovies. You're like, what in the world? And it's happening to them too. That's the thing, where they're like, I want somebody that is just on a totally different level. Like, you might be older than this person, or there's a slight age difference between you two, because it's like, let's say they dealt with older people their whole life. They wanted somebody younger and funner. Or they dealt with young people their whole life. They were finally made the decision, like, that's it, I can't do it, I'm going older and more mature. Okay, for some of you guys, there's actually very little of an age difference between you, because they finally, like, were like, I don't want to do older or younger. I want somebody on my age group that understands how I text, how I act, how I operate, Hierophant to the Knight of Cups. And look, it's like I didn't even shuffle the deck. I got chills. That was a 9-volt to the tongue. Literally, the Four of Wands. God is even saying it's still the rewards for what you've been through. You're just in this change, okay, that's bringing this out. Some of you guys did meet through work somehow, but this person loves when you text them about their day, or they love texting and asking people about their day. They want to do it with you. They're just not sure if we're at that point yet. That's the thing. They're like, Archer, I don't know if we're at that point. Like, I don't want to freak Aquarius out if all of a sudden I start good morning and good nights and how's your day going. I don't want to appear needy. I don't want to, like, they get into a lot of their head because, like, they really, really want you. Straight up, Aquarius, okay? You are the alien emoji. Aquarius. On the Ace of Wands, I just heard they totally want to beam you up. I like it. It's better than the other options that I came up with for what happens to people when they are up on spaceships. So we don't want to go down that road unless you're figuring out what I'm saying. And if you're laughing at that right now, y'all get in the Jeep. We're going down to the river, okay? But we're going to leave it at that point. That's going to be your version of Cancer, and they totally want to butter your crab legs. Aquarius, they totally want to beam you up. You got the carrot card in here. They're just hiding it, okay? Some of you guys, even if you did like me through work or like through some kind of an obligation, Empress card on the Knight of Pentacles. They're just slow to proceed, but you guys were led into, so you actually did manifest them. It did happen to them where all of a sudden you're like, I want somebody that's like this. And all of a sudden they start being that way. Similar vibes. Okay. So you're both very powerful manifestors. Some of you guys, if you've done that LMNOP Batman symbol personality test thingy, you found out you're a generator, a manifesting generator. And it's like you're meeting another one. Okay. Empress on the King of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that like they do seem like a better option than anyone you've dealt with before. And for some of you guys, it's almost like with that Four of Wands showing up multiple times that you've already felt like you're like, this person kind of is like everything all of my past people weren't. Like if you had a pros and cons list of all your exes, this person is every single pro off of every single list, right? And you're like, no way, too good to be true. Not a chance. Three of Pentacles, Capricorn. God's like, no, totally a chance. This one's unfolding as it should between you guys. Four of Wands. It won't go away. All right. For some of you guys, you have just been awoke to the twin flame journey and you're wondering, is it possible? For those of you that resonates, okay, welcome to the twin flame journey. Nice to have you. Okay. The twin flame journey can best be represented by the George Harrison song, Cracker Box Island. Okay. So welcome to Cracker Box Island. Your twin flame has been expecting you. All right. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Put your tray tables up. And if you do wish to smoke during the flight, you can use any one of the exit doors. Okay. If you can light it out on the wing, you can smoke it. Okay, somebody works in the travel industry or somebody works for Spirit Airlines. I am not trashing Spirit Airlines, okay, even though I like United. It's cool. But I actually did meet some of the coolest flight attendants on Spirit and on Delta or Southwest. They are the funnest ones. You have and their safety. Anyways, I digress. Something about travel. Maybe this person travels for work. Oh no, I know what it is. I know what it is. That's why the traveling stuff is coming up like crazy. Okay. It has nothing to do with the Mile High Club that did get in the Jeep and go to the river for that. Oh my gosh. Or don't. I don't care. It's free will. Do what you want to do. I ain't going to judge you. You don't judge me. I won't judge you. We can still hang out and have a Heineken on the roof. I don't mind. Eight of Wands. It's getting ready to take off. Oh my gosh. Even a train shows up and I'm literally seeing an Amtrak train. Some of you guys might live near train tracks or somebody's watched the Amtrak go past them at 87 miles an hour or something. I don't know, but there's definitely travel involved. So what I'm seeing here, though, is that you guys met as a result of some fated decisions in your life and some stuff that you seriously cut out and some wishes on both of your parts that led you to this really weird Hierophant meetup, right? And on the Eight of Wands to the Knight of Cups, it's what I'm seeing here is that I do see like some of you almost feeling guilty for moving on from a past person and going in this direction. Like, I thought I was supposed to wait for my past person. I'm not sure. This is all happening for a reason. Like, you can't believe it's happening, but I do see for those of you that are at a distance that God is going to start lining up and making them little chess moves. Okay. Like, let's say you guys live at a distance. One of you guys winds up getting a job offer or relocated to the other person's location. And all of a sudden, you guys have to move closer to each other. For some of you guys, they move your way, you move theirs, okay? Or the result of changes and just those weird happenstance things that happen that brings you guys together because it's destined. This is one of the things that as it starts to take off, you're going to be like, wait, I need money to travel. And all of a sudden, the money, like somehow the money works out. Or like, I need this to happen in order for this to go. And all of a sudden, you get the time off to make the time. Things just magically start working out and you're like, this is how it's supposed to work. I shouldn't have to try so hard. And it just flows together. Okay. So that's why it's at a point here. This is just being very divinely guided and the things are changing to bring you guys together. Could be a Cancer, Sagittarius energy, maybe a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Virgo, strong Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, and maybe even a little bit of Scorpio. Okay. Pisces is here too. I love this for you, Aquarius. Claim this thing down in the comments. This is already going. It's already a thing. Ace of Wands. Yes, they like you. Okay, Cross Watcher. Yeah, Aquarius likes you too. Would you guys go for it? Past person, you better make a choice because guess what? New person is coming quick. The past person was good. Some of you guys, the text message from the past person out of the blue is just, I want to marry you. Because they know basically if they reach out, it's forever, forever. So they might just cut to the chase and you get a text message being like, marry me. There's somebody they saved their grandmother's ring for you, or somebody is wearing their grandmother's wedding or engagement ring. Somehow that resonates, okay? But anyhow, leave a comment down below and claim this so we can manifest it, make it happen for you. I know that you do, like, sometimes you want to keep your personal life private. Just leave an emoji or whatever. Even if you just have time to leave an emoji, God knows what you were thinking when you type the emoji or you leave a comment. And as soon as I get notified, even though it takes me forever to respond to them because I keep busy, as soon as I get the notification on my phone, I transmit those things. I'm like the AT&T building downtown, right to God's desk. So we're all in this together. And please subscribe and consider setting the bell and being a part of the family. All right. The Mod Squad wants to see me get to like 60,000 subs, and we would love to have you be here and be a part of it. Sun card. It would even make me happy. All right. Because I love you. All right. And remember, the reading will resonate to any placement of Aquarius in your chart too, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, but all parts of your charts are what makes you 100 billion. All right. Remember, nobody can do what you do. Okay. All right. Now, hang around if you want. We're going to connect in and do these super chats. And with soulmate connections and like water seeking its own level, some of these may resonate to you guys. Okay, real quick, let me knock out Janet's reading because we lost that one in Capricorn. I don't know what happened, but okay. Are your guys' energies, yours and Ryan's, syncing? What's the shift energy overall? The world card. So yeah, the whole world is synchronizing. So yes, because you guys are in the same world, same timeline and plane. So the synchronizations are about the Ace of Pentacles and getting to start fresh from a clean slate. That as he cuts out everything to come your way, the Seven of Cups on the Seven of Wands tells me that you're protected. Okay, the successful outcome between the two of you guys with the Moon card is being protected as you guys sync up and he takes the chance to come your way. Okay, it's all of the synchronicities are all about the reunion energies, or you guys coming together. And I say reunion because you guys have done this stuff in a past life. Okay, all right, Saggy girl. You lied to Saggy DJ. Is he done talking to you because you lied? All right, let's see what's up. King of Pentacles and the Sun card. No, not yet. The High Priestess shows with the Devil card that it kind of hit him first out of the blue because it's one of his trigger points because he's been lied to in the past. But give him just a day or two. Let him sleep on it, type of a thing. He does still like you and sees you as a stable with the King of Pentacles. Sun card, High Priestess. I see him. I expect him to reach back out, but want to talk about or at least explain that to you. That hey, I've been lied to a lot in the past. If you could not do it again, it would help. You know, and you'd be like, okay, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was overwhelmed because of what I went through too. But the outcome shows it's not over yet. It does still work out. Okay. Okay. Tia Bia, tonight into the weekend. Let's see what we got from tonight into the weekend. The King of Wands into the Five of Wands. I see this as being a weekend to hang out with some friends or have a little bit of some time out. A little bit of girls' night might be needed. Even a form of a staycation. Two of Wands of the Four of Pentacles. This shows right now that because of the discussion between you and Leo, that your heart is a little closed off. So I'm being advised to not even read new energy at the moment or to see what Leo's up to, because at the moment, Leo might reach out, but I'm seeing Leo still in their own internalized energy. So this is a very quiet weekend. It may be a very good point for even you to get to rest and recharge a little bit. Okay. There is a block right now from what Leo had said that a little bit of time to sort things out are needed on this one. So it'll be a rather quiet weekend. There's a chance you hear from him, but I do see in the Four of Pentacles it remaining more of just like a good weekend that if you have a friend that invites you to go somewhere that you're not feeling like it, maybe get out and just get some fresh air. And if not, a little time to yourself might be just what's needed to feel your feelings. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, Charisse, an energy check-in on Dominic for the days ahead. All right, let's see. Still around each other, about 95%. So he sees you as a soulmate, but you still feel guarded. Okay, gotcha. The Seven of Swords into the Wheel of Fortune on the Four of Wands. You only feel nervous and guarded because of your twin flame, okay? And you're going down the road for the soulmate that is everything that you had hoped the twin flame was going to be, and you're a little nervous and guarded because this is too good to be true that Dominique like completely is everything you wanted to have with your twin flame, but it's with your soulmate on this one. Go with the flow and adjust to it. It's getting used to and getting comfortable with being back in a connection that is this good, and the one that you thought you would have with your twin flame, but it winds up destined to be with your soulmate, and the soulmate lives up to everything you always dreamt of with your twin. Okay, so you will come through this, adjusting to it with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the ride just started and just got to get comfortable on it, but you'll be okay. All right. So I hope that helps. Keep us posted. Keep in touch. The direction it's going is very natural. It's been a long time since you've gotten to be in a relationship, but it's happening. Okay, Laura, where are Daniel and I? Have we lost an ace? Let me see what's up. Send some spinny hugs your way too. Okay, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords. Right now, there is a little bit of hindsight reflection going back with the Barber College card, where this woman really feels bad for picking the Barber College to go to, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'm a teacher. You'll be fine." And she's like, "I should have gone to Fantastic Sam's at least." Right? Then the Page of Wands, though, I do see that right now Daniel is finding his way into your direction. He is kind of looking for that lost ace. The energy you have is right, but it's just like the energies of losing the keys and finding them. Okay, as he's getting ready to go out the door, he's scrambling to work things out with you, which means he can't remember he left his keys on the counter. So the ace will be found sooner than later, type of a thing. Okay, so it will be okay on this. There's a little bit of hindsight that he's looking back on about, like he feels awkward about something that he approached you with. Okay, a little bit of like his ego's bruised, like when somebody sees a guy fall on ice, and they're like, "Oh, the only thing bruised is my ego." A little bit of that. Okay, MSC. All right, Timothy's actions over about the next couple of months. Okay, Timothy's actions over the next couple of months. Seven of Pentacles to the Magician card. This shows he's thinking about taking action over the next couple of months in the way that you've been wishing for it to happen. Okay. You really, even when you've been focusing on Broderick or the other interests in your life, Timothy seems to always trump the energy that, like, out of everyone that you've interacted with, Timothy would be the one that gets through. Okay. Over the next couple of months, your thoughts about Timothy are what's manifesting him. Okay. Because he's already thinking about a way to talk to you. Six of Pentacles and work something out. In the Two of Swords, he almost fears there's something about you and Broderick going on, or that you've got an interest in. Even if he doesn't know Broderick exists, he just is like, I know she's got somebody else she's interested in. But your true interest is with him. I see you two over the next couple of months that communication comes in, and Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, that you guys work towards the Six of Pentacles, like a successful connection. Okay. And just so you know, Broderick is not back with Kita. Okay. All right, it's not it's more of a business thing than anything else. Okay. Okay, Ashley. What is Bruce's karma for what he did and is doing? Okay, let me find out. I got you, girl. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Magician. See, here's the thing. Even his big karma is that when he hops online to stalk you, see what you're up to, your social media, that he's going to be watching your glow up. That's the biggest karma. Okay. Because here's the thing, for what he did to you, it's very much like spell work or magic in the fact that for what he did to you, his karma was watching you succeed. You be successful in a relationship, King of Cups, in money, Ten of Pentacles, in your energies, your gifts, your connection, magician. All right. Your glow up in the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, he's going to be watching online from the sidelines and has to live with that. The fact that he lets you get away, he should be beside you, that he should be on your arm. That is his karma, is watching you succeed and knowing he could be next to you. Okay. That's karma, and he is experiencing it. Okay. All right. Six of Wands. He's got to go through it. Okay, it's all part of the success of your guys' soul contract connection being fulfilled in this lifetime. Okay, and I do hope that helps, guys. And thank you so much for your super chats. I love you guys for it. I do hope it helped. And Aquarius, thank you so much for letting me read your life, your love, and your energy, and trusting me and being a part of the family, and liking, commenting, and subscribing. It means the world to me. It doesn't cost you anything, and thank you. All right, and God, thank you for the messages for Aquarius and the super chatters. As always, we appreciate and love you for your divine protection, direction, guidance, and manifesting this as expeditedly as possible for Aquarius and the super chat. Thank you. Even the ones that do or don't like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, no priority. I'm kidding. God don't like that joke. So until next time, I will see you then. Thank you. Namaste. I love you. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. You got Aquarius. All right. Peace and love. Love you lots.